Hello students, today I will discuss one topic on modern physics. This is Bohr's atomic model. When there was a failure in Rutherford's atomic model, Niels Bohr came to the stage and he proposed certain assumptions. That's why we say this is Bohr's assumption. First one is that actually Rutherford told electrons move around the nucleus in any orbit. And what Bohr told? Bohr told that electrons move around the nucleus in certain circular orbits. Electrons move around the nucleus in certain circular orbits. And when they move in this way, then the angular momentum of the electron, that is mvr, is integral multiple of h by 2 pi. Mathematically we can write L is equal to mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3 ... Means n is the integer, positive integer, starting from 1, 2, 3, so on. And h is Planck's constant. Its value is 6.62 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. So this total thing is the first assumption. His second assumption is stationary orbit or stationary energy level. He told that when the electrons are in a certain orbit, they have a certain amount of energy. So this energy is constant, and that's why it is called stationary energy level. So in a particular orbit there is a fixed amount of energy, in another orbit there is another fixed amount of energy. So all these levels are stationary energy levels or stationary energy states. So this is the second assumption. Third assumption is sometimes the electrons jump from one orbit to another orbit. Sometimes one electron jumps to the lower orbit, that is towards the nucleus. Sometimes it moves away from the nucleus, that is it goes to the higher orbit. When it jumps to the lower orbit, then definitely it loses some energy. And when it goes to the higher orbit, that is with greater radii, then what happens? They absorb energy. So this energy, radiant energy, if it is denoted by E, that is directly proportional to the frequency of radiation. This radiant energy is directly proportional to the frequency of radiation, nu, and therefore we can use this theory, that we can say the theory of Max Planck, and later it was modified in Einstein. So that theory is equal to h nu, we can apply here also. And E is equal to h nu is the emitted or absorbed energy, h is the Planck's constant, and nu is the frequency of radiation. So this is total Bohr's theory. You have to maintain the 3 points in this way. One point should not be jumbled with the other points. First point is about the orbit, its circular nature, its angular momentum, and it's equal to nh by 2 pi. Second one is stationary orbit, and third orbit is regarding the jumping of electrons from one orbit to another orbit, and its energy emitted or absorbed, that is equal to h nu. So that's all, and please try to subscribe and like this video and my channel, and I think it will be quite helpful for you. Thank you.